Hello, everyone. My name is Cleet, and I'm the manager in the product design department. It has come to our attention that we've seen a decline in sales linked explicitly to poor design and software malfunctions. This meeting isn't set out to solve the issues themselves, but to provide a process, a rational decision approach to help us identify our department's systemic issues by gathering as much data as possible, analyzing it, and making a decision. We are looking at developing a feedback loop process to fix customer-facing problems and minimize them in the future. Before I jump into this, though, I'd like to summarize a quote from one of our great presidents, Donald Rumsfeld. There are no knowns. These are the things we know that we know. There are known unknowns. That is to say, there are things that we know we don't know. But there are also unknown unknowns. There are things that we don't know we don't know. This quote is the epitome of what this presentation sets out to do. By developing a systematic approach with emphasis of utilizing our human capital to solve problems, we will solve issues we've known about, but we will also uncover issues that we didn't even know about and solve those as well. The first thing that we will discuss in implementing this feedback loop is how we're going to portray our message to the frontline employees and other leaders in our department. We need to have a meeting with our employees. During this meeting, we need to put our best foot forward when communicating this issue to our employees and leaders. We need their buy-in to catalyze this problem-solving movement. We can do this with honest and open communication. We need to discuss the big picture with them. We need to communicate that we have current problems stemming from this department, but be careful not to place blame or come across as lecturing them. We need to set a goal that we all need to pitch in to solve this problem and go over what mechanisms we plan on using to help fix this, such as internal employee surveys and focus groups. Now let's jump into the survey. There is no better way to solve problems than to view the workplace through the employee lens. This can be accomplished through an internal survey. This survey can give you an overall snapshot of where your company is at the time. This snapshot can then help us determine our strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. These questions must be simple, but set out with a clear purpose of what we're trying to solve. Here are some example questions of the possible survey. In the past month, was there anything that held you back from doing your job properly? If yes, what was it? This question is focused on empowerment. What were your stress levels from 1 to 10, 1 being low and 10 being high in the past month? This is to gauge stress levels. The last question, do you have any recommendations that you believe will help improve the overall company performance? This question is set out to understand the company's unknowns and potentially solve them. These surveys will be done monthly. Now let's move to what we can do with the survey results. The first thing we can work on is empowerment. Studies have shown that empowerment training can help employees solve complex problems and improve efficiency. We can set up training programs that focus on strengthening decision-making, being open to new ideas, and giving leadership a better idea of how to empower their employees. Empowerment also offers employees an internal sense of satisfaction within the company as they can see that their ideas hold value. The second thing we can look at is our employees' stress levels. There's a clear correlation that stress levels lead to burnout over time. This negative feeling ultimately starts to affect employee decision-making and can lead to higher risks when making decisions. The survey will help us evaluate current stress levels and give us ideas on how to bring them down now and into the future. Let's jump to focus groups. Using a focus group is a great way to tackle complex qualitative issues within the workplace. They will focus on the results of every question in the survey, whether that be empowerment issues, workplace stressors, or just off-the-wall problems we never anticipated. This method is a great way to get novel solutions to current problems within the company. To end this meeting, it was best said by Jordan and Haynes that the most important asset in any work environment is human capital. Through this idea framework that I proposed above, will help our department find our underlying problems by the sheer amount of data that we'll get. And by looking at that data and analyzing it, we can make rational decisions to fix any underlying problems we might have. We must involve our employees when solving the issues. We will not only start seeing improvement in this department, but a synergetic response in our employees as they buy into our company even more. Through this collective reasoning, we will be able to overcome any problem presented to us now and into the future.